Meh. I didn't get a lot of that on video. Maybe my Tacticam got it. It was 3 bucks fighting. I think I shot the biggest one. It was hard to tell. I'm a nervous wreck. I'm gonna have to get down and get my hands on it. When I get down, I'll tell the story later, guys.
Good morning, guys. It's been a hectic morning for me. I heard 2 shots a little earlier, and honestly didn't think they was close enough to me to be dad, but shoot, I don't know. Just a few minutes ago, I get a text message that I'm gonna need your help. Honestly with you, that scared the heck out of me because I didn't know what he meant by that all of a sudden. And then I called him, and he told me that there's a big buck on the ground. So I put the deer cart together. I'm headed over there right now, and once I get there, I'll get back with you and we'll see what he's got on the ground. There's old deer slayer.
You ready to go find one?
Yes, sir.
We ain't got to go far because he's laying 50 yards right off the mountain there. Show him my tree where I was at this morning. Sure was an exciting hunt too. What do you say we go down there and get it, and then we'll tell everybody the story behind it.
Alright, sounds good to me.
I'll leave my gun here next to my gear. Wouldn't want to be tempted to shoot another one.
Maybe I will shoot one.
Yeah. What all I've seen going on this morning, you never know.
Whew, good blood.
Yeah. Good blood. Good frothy lung blood. Poop. There's my deer.
There you go.
I know he's down that hole. Woo!
Damn.
Check that joker out. God, how gorgeous. Look at that face. Oh man. You see one that gray in a long time?
God, it's so pretty.
That may be my biggest deer. I'm gonna have to put a tape measure on it to see. God, he's gorgeous though. Let me tell you, don't let him back here right
Don't let him fall off.
now. Yeah, don't let him go no further. He's a fat pig.
He's not Alabama corn. You know what's crazy? Honestly, don't think I've ever seen him on camera up here.
He's scarred up. And let me tell you why he's scarred up. When I first got in here this morning, it took me a while to get up the tree. I was trying to keep from sweating so much, and which I was in my saddle, and kind of got a preset hung here, except for I needed to hang a couple more. Getting blood all over. Couple of more steps up the tree, and no sooner than I got set up, probably 75 yards off in front of me, it's a little thick area, which you can look behind me and see how thick. This is all kind of thick stuff here. I'm hunting a ridge top up here. It's where I killed a doe with my crossbow. A lot of white oak acorns still up here on the tree, not on the trees, but on the ground and stuff. So, which this year we've had a bumper crop. Well, anyway, before it got good in daylight, where I could even see, I could hear a heavy-bodied deer walking across this ridge, which was just out of my line of sight. Plus, like I said, it was right before good shooting light, so I never got to see it, and it went on around the hillside. I'd have to look back and see what time it was when I had this encounter with this one and two more. I heard a deer coming around this edge of this ridge right here. Matter of fact, where I shot this one, and I caught a glimpse of it. I could tell it was a buck, but I couldn't tell how good of a buck it was. And it started going in the same direction as that one this morning, which was going through a lot of this thick stuff, and I had the sun behind me shining through there, so it made it even harder to see. So I would catch glimpses of it every now and then. I'd put my scope on it. I could tell it had antlers, but I couldn't tell how big it was. So it stayed off there probably 20-30 minutes in front of me, and I kept hearing this one right here, probably 100-150 yards away. I don't know if he was fighting with another one at the moment or if he was making a rub or what, but it was the god-awfulest racket. So I started grunting real loud and doing some doe and heat calls. And probably 45 minutes went by, and they started making their way up around this edge of this ridge here where I'm at this shelf here. And I caught a glimpse of him, and I could tell he was a good deer, but I couldn't get a shot at him. Well, when that being said, all of a sudden, him and another one ties up, and they're sitting there fighting, got their antlers locked together, spinning around in circles and stuff, and I couldn't tell which one was which. So I'm zooming my scope in, and just as soon as I picked him out, I was gonna try to sling a shot into there because I was scared to death it was gonna go the same direction those others went, or that other one went this morning. If they did, I'd never got a shot. Well, when he did that, I squeezed off, but as of this moment, I don't see any wounds on him, so I don't know if I even hit him with that one. I'll have to look at him better when we go to clean him. With that being said, 3 of them come running around this hillside here, making their way from my left to my right. Well, when they did that, I'm sitting there looking at them and trying to pick out which one was the better deer. And I grunted, and this one stopped. He was at the very back. I could tell he was the better deer. And I pulled a trigger on him, buddy. He piled up and went coming down this hillside right here, and I watched him pile up. Well, where he's at now, I watched him pile up right here. And man, his neck is swollen. He's fat. He's gonna have a little bit of weight on him. He's a good deer. And like I said, I had to put a tape measure on him. I'm hoping he's gonna be my best deer. No matter what, he's gorgeous, and I'm so blessed to have him. It's been a great morning. Ready to get him out of here, Hoss?
No, not really.
Not really? Turn around, look up that mountain. We gotta go back up. If I let him go, he's going to the bottom. Well, guys, we got him drug up the mountain. It's almost easy sailing from here straight up this ridge here. That way. I feel very fortunate today and blessed. I couldn't ask for a day to go any better. Seeing this buck here fighting with another one, being able to take this deer here, everything just went perfect this morning. And the good Lord willing, I'll be able to remember this the rest of my life. And that's the other good thing about us documenting all that we do through video, is it sure is nice to go back, sit down with your family, and relive those dreams of that hunt. Hope all of you guys out there, you have some great success. This is the only buck I've got so far this year, other than that button head on the other video, but hey, it happens. But I feel very blessed and fortunate. Guys, as always, we appreciate you watching our videos and tagging along with us, and hope all of your dreams come true, and get out there and lay them bucks on the ground. Until next time, God bless.